Colorado's funeral industry is in the news lately for all the wrong reasons. The scandals, the rogue operators, not for all the folks in the business who do things the right way, the ethical way. Colorado may soon require funeral directors to get a license to do the job. Catch though, there's only one school in the state that offers that degree. Our Evan Krugel paid him a visit.
Someone want to step in and do that for me?
On the Arapahoe Community College campus,
These are like your last minute details.
Ron Sherling's class is in session.
Your buttons are covered.
But the coursework here
That nod is excellent.
is a bit different than what you'd find in a traditional classroom.
This is how we usually get an arm under here.
As Sherling instructs his students
Lift on 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we'll just shuffle over.
how to safely stage a body in a casket.
And that's perfect.
The mortuary science program is the only one in Colorado where the funeral business has been in the spotlight of late.
More than 115 bodies were found improperly stored in a funeral home in Penrose.
Investigators found remains of 30 or more people in a home.
You know, it's something that I brought to students, and it's like, okay, let's talk about current events. Let's talk about what's going on in the news. How do you feel about that? Are you okay with that? Do you have any opinion about it? And the overwhelming response of, yeah, we're not okay with that. This is why we're here. This is what we want to change.
And change could be coming to this industry as Colorado lawmakers discuss a bill that would require a license to do this work. Colorado remains the only state in the country where anyone can run a funeral home.
We're kind of the odd man out with that.
Faith Haug runs ACC's mortuary science program, where students learn everything from casket protocol
But let's take off some of this, okay?
to facial reconstruction.
We're just gonna get some of that chunk off.
It's a degree she admits the public knows little about.
I think they have no idea. Why would they? They don't, I mean, it's not something that people don't think about us until they have to.
But she says the broad curriculum is something everyone in this field should know.
Things like microbiology, pathology, law.
All things funeral directors would be required to learn by attending a program like this one under the new proposal.
You learn how to take an immense amount of pride in your work.
For obvious reasons, Sherling says the death industry will never go away.
So we have our hinge here.
As a new generation looks to ensure families receive proper care in their most vulnerable moments.
There you go.
Now, the program is quite competitive. Only about 25% of applicants get in every year, and only about 50 students graduate. That applicant number obviously could spike if the state votes to require licensure. Kyle? How in the world would they handle that kind of demand if presumably a lot of people turned in, say, for the degree or the certification?
They say those conversations are just beginning. They certainly could scale up, but at the end of the day, they say no matter what, they want to keep those strict admission guidelines, make sure only the best get into the program.
Yeah, they've kind of been Colorado's gold standard and only standard for a very long time. Interesting stuff. Evan, thank you.